That's what I'm videoing. We'll see that gate. Wow, that gate there.
Well, here we are, folks. We have the equalization. Went pretty quickly, and the two gates are opening. You see the slots where they actually fit into. And you may have seen how the water went down in the basins, the water-saving basins. They are using them. These are normally used only for times where the rain is not up to what it should be. Right now it's, let's say, probably 30% below what it should be. So has to do a lot of with, well, the El Nino is a factor. But then there is also, as they say, the weather is changing in the world, so hopefully that is not true here anyway. At least El Nino comes by once in a while, but is not always present. But if it's always going to be like that, then they are seriously not thinking, but looking for the better places to create additional water reserves. Water is the secret of the canal, the rainfall. If for whatever reason it stopped raining, let's say for 3-4 years, the canal would simply dry up.
Wow.
Nothing would be left. It would just dry up. And then let's say it started up again, it would take 3 years to get the Gatun Lake up to the acceptable operating level.
I'll wait until we come back and get back of the boat. Yes.
Now, a very interesting fact about Panama, well, actually it has several things that are kind of interesting. For millions of years, the Isthmus of Panama, what would be the Isthmus, was completely submerged. Everything we see out, all this land and everything, a long, long time was the bottom of the ocean. Of course, the continents, as you've, I'm sure you read and everything, that they shifted around. And as far as Panama goes, the oceans, since it didn't exist, the oceans flowed freely from side to side. But because of the different, the shifting and the volcanic activity on the bottom, it started to slowly emerge. They say, the scientists say, that about 3 million years ago, it was completely out and formed. But it came out as an S lying down. It's like an S lying down. Okay, now, it's hard to believe, but it caused all kinds of changes, especially in the weather. Places very, very far away. For example, I'll give you an example. They say it is directly related to the freezing of the Arctic. Imagine that, so far away. But the ice started forming when this occurred.
Is that the tug that's up front?
Africa, very far away from Panama. It got drier and drier because of this phenomena.
Those are the planets right there.
And,
I mean, it doesn't.
Well,
they don't
I don't
necessarily
believe
say
it's ever
planet,
recovered. It's still a
up
very,
there.
very dry place.
We'll talk later.
So it's really, really incredible to believe. But this is a very narrow isthmus, very small country. It's a very progressive country. I'll give you some facts and figures later on. But it is very small. It's just a narrow sliver of land. Of course, the narrowest part is here, where we are right now, 50 miles, the Panama Canal. So we keep moving forward now, and the same process. We'll close, we'll get in, of course, close the gates behind, and then start the second ascent.
Okay. Halika na. What do you think? You still wanna see? Ikaw ang hindi nakakaano eh. Wala pa tayo nakadiretso eh. Hindi pa tayo diretso. You know what I mean? Wala pa tayo dun sa isang ano. We're already on the second. I know, but it's not really straight yet. Kung ano tayo. Ayun pangarap eh. Pag nakaharap ka na.
Why would they have barrier walls right there,
Sino ba ka?
but only cones
Wala ko
there?
dito. So ayan na konti.
Dirty below, gray above. We'll go up to that line.
We definitely need to look from our room.
Hmm?
Definitely need to look from our room.
Doon ako sa harap. Okay. Okay. So dito? Yeah, I'll catch up.
Oh, clear it out. Look.
I think that's what everybody wanted to watch.
First one. That's the big slice. Funny.
Sorry, I'm all sweaty.
Huh?
I'm all sweaty.
I can't hear you.
I'm all sweaty.
I was sweaty back there. I'm good now.
All the people around, that's why.
Maybe. No, actually I wasn't. I was talking to those two ladies right there. I was talking to the two couples from New York, or the one couple from New York. No.
Give me that credit card.
Not a problem.
Videoing.
Do what?
Videoing.
There is something I did want to mention to you. This is happening on deck 9, midship by the pool there. Kind of a surprise for you. Something very special requested by the ship. They have a sale there going on. These are articles. Most of them are handmade by 3 different indigenous groups that live in the outer areas or outer borders of the canal's watershed. The canal needs a huge watershed to attract the rainfall. So you might look those up. They're great articles. Most of them handmade, imagine, nowadays. The other surprise, and that's, well, actually the real surprise, is a young lady named Gita. Look her up, Gita by name. It's a beautiful young lady. But she is wearing the national dress of Panama. it's a beautiful dress. They have the hair dressing or head dresses but anyway, it's beautiful. It's gold and pearls and everything. It's just a very beautiful outfit. And as I said, I recommend to you, take your pictures with her. She's more than happy to have your picture taken with her. And she's very sweet. And that will be a great souvenir. Once again, it doesn't happen on all the ships, only by special request. So do take advantage of this.
As soon as we get through, I want to go to our room and watch it fill up.
They're already starting to drain that lock right there.
I know, we need to go in a minute.
This dropped a couple of feet already.